Hey, good morning. I got a thank you. I got a oops, my bad apology. And I got a passage and a message. I didn't write them down, so possibly I won't get to them all because I can't remember anything anymore. But the thank you is for all of you guys who showed up for marriage boot camp, or not hip hop boot camp last night. A lot of you did, and I read the comments. A lot of you says, I usually don't watch that show, or I don't watch reality, but I will to watch you, and I want to thank you for that because I appreciate the support. It makes a difference, when you show up for me for these things. For my ability to do other things, and I'm doing other things, and it's just, it's very helpful, and I just want to say thank you, because people pay attention to that kind of thing. That's number one. Number two, did you see that last night? Oh my God, I was so mad, and if you didn't see it, I don't know if they have them all on the, I think WeTV does, but I'm not really sure where it. I'll find out. And I should know because I'm on the show. But I'll see where to see it. I had a moment where these two guys got into a fight about nothing. Who said what to whose girl about saying something extra? It was ridiculous. And these two dudes, good dudes, both of them, got so destroyed by their own egos that they were just going to take everything down. It was crazy. It was even crazier than what you saw on TV because it lasted a long time, and I just couldn't believe that. And I did a speech about putting my first guy in jail, but the first black guy that I put in jail. I didn't only put black people in jail. I put whoever had to go to jail went to jail. But I was just talking about the angst I felt when putting young brothers to jail. Me, a woman with 6 kids, 6 boys, and a husband and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to see my whole thought process on that, I wrote an article about it 15, 20 years ago. It's up in my bio. You click on the Linktree link, and it's called Losing 19, and it's my feelings about being a sister who has to put brothers in jail. And y'all fighting over $1 million. I can't condone it, but I can understand it. But you fighting over what woman said, what your woman said to another woman, and the fact just was about being extra. That's it, made me crazy. So that's the thank you, and that was something else I added in there that I didn't intend to. But okay, and then what am I talking about now? The apology. Last night, after the marriage boot camp or hip hop boot camp, I got to get it together. But it's early. I was supposed to be doing a Facebook Live with Dr. Ish. A lot of you showed up, and a sister could not pull off the technology. I typed in there, I feel like Teddy Riley. I feel bad saying that because I know Teddy's done all the stuff in his world, and now everybody's just talking about that one night. But anyway, I did. I felt like, oh, Lord. But I can't get it together, so I apologize for that. Next time we do it, and we're going to do it next week because I didn't do it this week, Ish and I are going to do it. So, but I'll let you know that a little later. Now, here's the passage. Y'all see my grill back there? $59.99. We've had it for like 10 years. I love that little grill. You don't have to have you don't have to be fancy to be good. Just as an aside, you can see that I changed my position out here, and it has to do, and the reason I did that, it has to do with my position on habit. We are creatures of habit, and I believe that is one of the things that really kills us. I mean, we get in the habit of getting angry, we get in the habit of getting offended, we get in the habit of my rights, without the ability. You got to change what you do. And I know changing where my chair isn't a big deal, but if you change what you do, just regular stuff, your mind will be better able to cope with change. And so when you really do need to change, it'll be easier to do. That's just a bottom line life lesson there for you. And so, okay, now the passage is from Dear Sonali, because I told all of y'all, now I just put lipstick in the book, told all of y'all that I'm going to read you different passages for those of you who can't afford to get the book, just to have a little bit of thing. So here it is. And this is what I want to say, because it has to do with what happened last night with that anger thing, because it makes me crazy. Again, read Losing 19 up, say it's short. Don't worry about it. But I put it that anger, the able imposter. And my belief is anger is often fear and frustration all dressed up in military garb, impersonating power. It really isn't. And to the extent that we have gotten angry these days, and we have lost our minds. I mean, we running around like a whole bunch of 2-year-olds who have failed to have their nap. But I put this in Dear Sonali, and I wanted, because it has to do with a phrase I hate, which is 0 to 100. I go 0 to 100. So here's the passage. 0 to 100. I hear that on divorce court all the time. 0 to 100. People say it with some measure of pride. 0 to 100. It's something that happens to them. It's not something they can control. 0 to 100. It sounds so powerful, but when you look at it, it's one of the weakest things around. It's the phrase we use to tell the world that anyone, anything, no matter how small, can dictate what we feel and do. Talk about surrender. And I used to say this to guys and young ladies in my courtroom all of the time. He said something or she said something to you that made you feel disrespected, so you popped them. Now, they uttered 18 words, and in response to that, you've allowed someone that you don't like, which is the person that insulted you, to dictate possibly the next 6 months of your life, because that's how long I can give you in jail. Was that the power you intended to hand to somebody who said something negative about you? And that is how I would like us all to look at anger. You know what I'm saying? Anger. It's an able imposter. It is fast. It is furious. And it is often ill-placed. Now, there are times for anger. But when your woman says something to some other woman about being extra or a brawler, that ain't it. Listen, y'all have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. I'll probably be here in some way, shape, or form during the course of the weekend. But in case I don't catch you, I wanted to say it now. Y'all take it easy, take care, don't act a fool. I said there was something else I was going to tell you, but I don't remember, so apparently it's not that important. Have a great day.